Hi, so I have not done any new videos lately. I've posted a few and taken them down. Anyway, I just haven't had much need. I don't know. I just feel like things are repeating, so I kind of did that summary video. Thought I'd be done, but I do get emails a lot and I do get a lot of views I see on my website having to do with the Hyrum Smith Photoshop mystery, and I kind of tell it like a story, so maybe some people don't read the whole thing and they get confused that what I concluded. Of course, I can't say for sure that I know what happened at all. I'll just kind of summarize the story real quick, but I'm moving up in the world. I have Photoshop now, which is really exciting. I was just using an iPad before, so this is actual like Photoshop. I did do layers, this is just how I analyze things. And so then below here, we've got this picture of, take that away, Joseph F. Smith. He is the second to youngest child of Hyrum Smith, Joseph Smith's brother, with his second wife, because his first wife, Jerusha, died when they were in Kirtland. Anyway, he went on to be a very prominent figure in Utah. Joseph F. Smith became president of the church in the very early 20th century. He got to see cars being invented. Anyway, very well known. So for this particular picture to end up on LDS.org, a lot of his, I think most of his descendants are active members of, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They aren't like our LDS. They're part of the largest organization of people that, we think we're the one that went from Joseph Smith, kind of remained the same. Anyway, rambling here. But he's so prominent, and for his picture to end up on LDS.org with this whole story that they know this is him when he's 18, and he just got back from Hawaii, because I guess when he was 14, back in the day they do corporal punishment in schools, and if you look at the Saints book, they say he had anger problems, which I beg to differ. I think he was a good big brother and defended his little sister, because his little sister was about to get physically like slapped or hit or something with a stick, which, I mean, I grew up in the 80s watching, like, they had so many movies like Anne of Green Gables and things of like how they would reprimand children. They would really, it's not like they beat the kids, but it's just awful. And so I could just imagine a movie. I'd love to see a movie of Joseph F. Smith just, they're about to smack his little sister, and he just runs up and just beats the crap out of the teacher. And then they send him on a mission to Hawaii when he's like 14, because that happened when he was 14. Of course, his mother just died. Anyway, and his father had died just a few years before that and was murdered. He had some emotional problems, but I really think he's defending his little sister from like corporal punishment. I mean, come on. I like him. I think it's great. He defended his sister. Anyway, that's him. It's got to be the right one. And then people are like, well, maybe they're just posed the same. I'm like, no. Okay, so here's this layer. And I don't know what the story is. I'm still like, why is this so much clearer? I mean, this has to be the fake one because you see this hard line. The ear looks weird. It's like dark right there. There's just things that are just not normal about this area. And then this collar looks, there's a colorized version of this. If you go to Family Search, there's one that's colorized to make it look like how they did back in the day. And then the rings are pixel. Obviously, someone's photoshopped it. And just keep your eye on right here. But I went ahead and did an outline. And you can see how it goes like that. But when you take that away, here's Joseph F. Smith. But everything, just even the shadows, the veins in his hands, like this is his picture from here down. I cannot find anywhere on the internet or even on Family Search a very clear picture of this. And so I'm just still, I don't know what happened. Like, why can we see all this detail right here? But if this is original, you don't see any. So maybe it got damaged or lost and they just had a photocopy. I just have no idea. But yeah, so here just with this outline, you can see I outlined this fake picture, Hyrum Smith, and then here's Joseph F. Smith. And even the eyes are very, very similar, but it's still, they didn't exactly totally take his face and create a new face, but they kind of did. And I just don't. You can almost see that ear. So someone was just really good at Photoshop, I guess. But there were a lot of unique features that I guess that I could see that matched up to the death mask really well, and even the lips are quite a bit different. But these lips and this face match the death mask really well. So I don't know. I really don't know. But then you can see how pixelated that is and how this, this came from Family Search. But you can just see there's just no way you could pose and just be this exact. And then you got those rings right there in the corner. And then they photoshopped that out. I don't know. Yeah, it's just a crazy mystery. A lot of people are interested in it, and they look at my website, and I've had some like direct family members ask me, and they're kind of confused. So I'm just gonna clarify this and say, I mean, it's got to be a fake photo with so many questions behind it because I just don't know. I've tried emailing people and being polite, kind of like, hey, you uploaded this on this website or that website. Do you know anything about it? And people just say no, and it's okay. We don't all need to harass them or get them in trouble. I mean, maybe somebody just had fun with Photoshop and now they're scared that they did something really bad. I don't know. To me, I'm like, this is an amazing work of art if he did that. I mean, this face matches the death mask so well, and it just looks so different. We can do the opacity like I probably did in other videos, but you can just start bringing that down and see. Oops. Select Hyrum's picture. I'm still getting to know this Photoshop. I mean, there's still definitely some differences. But I did hear one story that when Joseph F. Smith came back from his mission, he went to visit Emma Smith in Nauvoo before he went back to Utah, Nauvoo, Illinois, before he went back to like Salt Lake City, Utah. And then he kind of scared her when he came to the door because he looked so much, as an adult, looked so much like his father, Hyrum. So I just don't know. If anyone knows anything, let me know. It's been almost 2 years since I realized that this was this fake mystery. I mean, this fake photo. But it's still quite a bit of a mystery, so just don't know. But you can see that left eye almost looks like definitely they just kept that. So even some of the light in that left eye almost looks exactly the same. But there's a little bit more light coming back. And it's still off. I mean, even though it's almost exactly the same, it's still slightly different. The mouths are definitely different, and the nose is a little bit different, but almost exactly the same. So yeah, someone just created quite a work of art, and they just don't want to get credit, I guess. But that's the whole story. There's just not a whole lot more to say about it, but I just was kind of excited having Photoshop and just getting to know this program to use it like I do with the Procreate app, which is how I analyzed my photograph, which I do own. It is real. I had at least one collector look at it. I don't know. I asked people how to get it professionally authenticated. And I don't know. Still working on that. So if you want to respond and let me know who I can go to, I'll just say I'm in California. If I could go to someone and just have them say, yes, this is real. I mean, I know it's real. I can tell it's real. But, if I could get a piece of paper saying, yeah, this is like a real, like 1860s picture, let me know. And if you know anything about this picture, if you created this work of art, let people know because it matches his death mask so well. I mean, you may as well cart it around as not a real photo, but maybe as a work of art, kind of like other digital pictures of Joseph Smith people have done. I mean, again, what threw me was that there were paintings of this hanging in Hyrum Smith's home it was this exact, like all the details from here down. The face was a little bit different, but clearly someone else found this. It's still on his family search page. Somebody uploaded it, and apparently I don't know. I don't want to make anyone feel bad. I don't want anyone to get in trouble just for messing around with Photoshop, but I don't know. Anyway, have a good day.